Rings of Power, what a disaster this show is. Amazon, how much money have you spent on this piece of shit? The most expensive TV show ever created. And you hired a bunch of amateur, mediocre actors. New. I read here it was like new first time scriptwriters. I'm like, what? This is one of the most important brands in the world, Lord of the Rings. You're hiring, taking this much of a risk on it. What is going through your head, Amazon? I like some of your shows. The Boys, pretty good show, but this show, it's so cringy. Everything in this show, The Boys makes fun of in a great way. It's like identity politics. In what way is there identity politics in the original Lord of the Rings? There's not no real racial issues in Lord of the Rings. I'm like, why are you injecting modern issues? No, like no gay characters in Lord of the Rings. It's like I don't really care that much if there's gay characters, but it doesn't really make sense for the time period it's set in. It's just kind of weird. Just rewriting what Elrond, like no mention of him being gay in the original. It's like I don't care, but why do you have to rewrite the character? And I just saw a clip on Twitter. Galadriel kills an ice troll. Like in a stupid action movie. It's like she runs across it, she jumps up, she like slices it in the back, slices it in the neck, and then just stabs it. I'm like, I remember the original Lord of the Rings. It was the hobbits, and they were like barely survived the trolls, and they were like some of the toughest creatures they fought. Was it in Tombs of Moira? And it's like they were pretty threatening and badass back then. Now they're just jokes, and one hit killed them. He's an overpowered character. Cause why not? Everything about this show is an absolute failure. I'm telling you, when this show is done, people are gonna be like, "The Hobbit wasn't that bad. At least it was creative. At least it tried new things." And like this show is like, why? Why do you waste so much money on these pieces of shit? Like, the most important thing you do before spending all this money is hopefully find the best screenwriters and find people who can properly adapt his work. You know, Lord of the Rings book is one of the most. The world is so interesting. Like, pretty impressive. One guy was able to plan all of this out. Took him years Tolkien to do it, but it's impressive work. Now they're just shitting all over it by creating these cash grab. They've already greenlit a second season. I'm like, who exactly is going to watch this compared to Game of Thrones? New Game of Thrones is amazing. It doesn't have half the. I don't know how much of a budget I have. It's like 100 million. This is like 700 million, I think. Like, how do you spend that much on one show? You don't even have any real recognizable talent on it. So many bad decisions with this show. I don't know what they're doing. Now I've just seen they are banning reviews for 3 days. Amazon are banning reviews. I think that's banning them on Amazon. I'm not sure about Metacritic or Rotten Tomatoes. It's like people don't like it. It's like it is what it is. Like, what is the purpose of banning these reviews? It's like you only showing people the critic reviews. It's like critic reviews is such a broken system. Like, why would you ever give Disney, Amazon a bad review when they they send you out to every premiere? They give you so much free access, early access, perks to being friendly with them. It's just such a stupid system. It's like I don't think they're terrible critics, but they can obviously be paid off, and they will obviously accept something even if it's shit just because they agree with its politics. Like, it's very depressing what they've done with this. Now they're gonna do the fans are evil. The fans, we don't want them. Fuck off. We're so much better than you. Like, why don't you just make a good show? Why don't you just bring back Peter Jackson to help with that? actually give some time to flesh out character. Ridiculous. Amazon is like one of the worst decisions I think I've ever heard you guys make as a company. I'm like, Jeff Bezos still in charge there? I don't know. God, you're pretty fricked. It is the first 2 episodes and so far, but Sauron is it a baby? Maybe they make it's better, baby. Balrog is it a like a lot of this stuff was just desperate to recapture Lord of the Rings. It's like it would be interesting if you just said like the new Star Wars sequel. It'd be interesting if you just said whole new sequels set outside the original and just had to be creative, not rely on the old characters like Sauron and Balrog. You think Gandalf is in this? Gandalf, but why would you put Gandalf? I don't understand. So stupid. It's kind of depressing. Used to love Lord of the Rings as a kid. Now it's a bit of a mess, and I've no interest in watching this show. I just fight scene was just terrible choreography too. It just looks so slow. Like the only thing that really put much effort into the show is a budget. And good budget cannot cover up bad characters. I'm sorry. It is what it is. People remember the original for Frodo. Pretty sad. The journey he went on. They don't remember. Oh my god, the CGI dragon was so cool. Oh, Amazon, bunch of morons.